The real cause of morning anxiety and how to fix it. I'm going to talk about this. The real cause of morning anxiety is because of the negative thoughts that you entertain and hold in your brain the day before. And because of that, the negative ideas that they are in your brain, when you wake up in the morning, they pop up automatically into your consciousness. And they force you to think about what you don't want. And you are anxious, you're in anxiety. Okay? It's only because of the thoughts that you hold in your consciousness at night before sleeping. So here, how to fix this? I'm going to talk about the solution. Here on the whiteboards, I'm going to explain more in depth. Let's start. Here we have this circle represents our head and this circle represents our body. Here in our brain. In our brain, we have billions of brain cells that they hold or they store the information from past. Okay? And now, because you have a lot of neural pathways, okay, they are continuously and automatically they are bringing some information from this neural pathway, from this brain cell, from this experience, from that, from this, and they all combine together and pop up into your consciousness all the time, even during the time. But when it is at night, you here in your consciousness, you are thinking about the things that you don't like. Maybe you have financial crisis, you don't have money. You are thinking about the lack of money. Maybe you are sick or you have some diseases and you think about disease or sickness. You don't think about health, okay? Maybe your partner cheated on you and now at night you're thinking about what happened in the past, what he or she did, to you. These all negative ideas, opinions, experiences, all traumas, they are in fact stored in your memory here. Look here. They are stored here. Okay? And now, when something happens, they trigger. Look, something happens, they trigger some of those neural pathways in your brain and they activate. In fact, in your brain, in your subconscious mind, you have a lot of information and some of them, they annoy you. And because of that, in the morning, when you wake up, you are very angry, you're in anxiety. Okay? But how can you fix this? What is the solution? Look, the solution is to go access to our brain, to this part of our brain. If we access to the so-called subconscious mind or memory, then we have the power to make shift there. We call it paradigm shift, okay? Now here, if you want to overcome anxiety, to finish this, you have to only do one thing. You know what? You have to start imagining or thinking about what you want before sleeping. If you do so in the morning, I promise to you, in the morning, you will feel happy. You will sleep at night with happiness, and also when you wake up, you are happy. You have no anxiety. What should you do? You should at night before sleeping, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If you do more, it is good. Close your eyes and in your imagination, imagine the situations or circumstances that you desire, you love. Some of you may say, why should we do this? Why should we imagine our best scenario before sleeping? The reason is because in the morning when you wake up, you are very angry, you are in anxiety. Therefore, you have to, at night before sleeping, 2-3 minutes, imagine beautiful thoughts. And with that imagination, you sleep. Okay? Then, I promise to you, in the morning when you wake up, you are very happy. Okay? I'm not going to dive deeper into this procedure in the subconscious mind and sleep, but in general. The reason is because of the memory, your own memory, and the solution is to start using your own mental faculties. One of them is imagination, to start imagining the best scenario. If you do so every day, in the morning you have no anxiety, but maybe during day or during afternoon, you may have some anxiety, something pop up and you feel very bad, angry. It's all because of your own paradigm here. And what can you do? You have the power and privilege, change it. Okay? The easy way to start at this moment that you can practice this, is imagination. Let's do today, tonight, when you sleep, before sleeping. Take one white paper with a blue pen and start writing your own desire, what you want. Think about that. Believe me, when you think or write, when you imagine about what you want, you are going to feel good. Okay? Now here, what is the point? What is the key here? The key is to start using our imagination to think favorable thoughts instead of negative thoughts that never, so most of the thoughts that we think, they never happen. Okay? Instead of being in anxiety in the morning, being annoyed by your partner, by your children, by your maybe mother or sister or siblings or other people or your roommates, instead of that, you should imagine positive things at night before sleeping. If you do so, in your brain, you keep that mental picture. Okay? It will stop in your consciousness. And if you feel good while you're imagining what you want, then you are impressing that positive mental picture into your subconscious mind or into your memory here. And then during night that you're sleeping, that mental picture is going to be played in your brain. Maybe you see some dreams about this, And in the morning when you wake up, you will feel the difference. You can do this only one night to see the difference. If it works for you, do it every day. And if you do it every day, you are going to create a lot of new brain cells that are going to interconnect and create a strong neural pathway in your brain, okay, here. And then you will do this out of habit. In general, this procedure, that imagining what you want, thinking about what you want before sleeping, okay, it will force you to make a habit that in the future also you're going to think positive ideas, you are going to picture positive images in your mind, okay? And then outside situation will be exactly based on what you have imagined inside. Look, the key is inside of your own brain. Now here, how to stop or overcome morning anxiety? Simply at night before sleeping, start imagining about what you want. And by that mental picture, sleep. That's all. If you do so, in the morning, you wake up full of happiness. Let me know in the comments that you are going to use your imagination at night and rewire your own anxious brain. I love you all. Please use these data. You can re-watch the video. You can check other videos that we have. You can check our books on Amazon. You can contact Son of Lord Scientific Institute. You can ask your questions here under this video. And love you all. Check other videos that will pop up here or here. Till the next one.